LMDW The Wild Bull 14th show of 2023 by Colton Dennis. The crowd is cheering. Hello everyone and welcome to another Wild Bull show. And what a night we have in store for all of you, said announcer number 4. Oh, and I can't wait either. Because tonight the undisputed tag team champions defend their titles against 3 other teams. And the best part is, they're Wild Bull competitors. So, we're gonna keep the titles for sure, said announcer number 5. Well, I think we should head down to the ring. What do you think? Asked announcer number 4. I think I'm as ready as can be for this, said announcer number 5. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall. Is a fatal 4-way TLC tag team match. And is for the undisputed tag team championships. Introducing the challengers, Bane and Thump. Cyclone and Striker. Barrage and Blueprint. And their opponents, they are the undisputed tag team champions, the Butcher and the Surgeon, said announcer number 6. Both the Butcher and the Surgeon hand their titles to referee number 1. Referee number 1 raises the titles then straps them to a hook. The hook is being raised. Bell dings. All 6 men go through the middle rope. Striker attacks Bane. Bane is groaning then pushes Striker. Strike staggers backwards then runs at Bane. Bane grabs Striker by his throat then throws him over the top rope. Striker lands onto the floor then he groans. Striker went right after Bane. But he might have bitten more than he could chew, said announcer number 4. Thump slides a ladder into the ring. Bane, set it up the ladder and climb up it, said Thump. Bane picks up the ladder. Cyclone slides into the ring then stands up. Bane raises the ladder over his head. Cyclone kicks Bane's stomach. Bane groans then drops the ladder. Cyclone punches Bane a few times, runs then bounces off of the ropes. Bane grabs Cyclone by his throat. You really think you can take me out, huh? Asked Bane. Cyclone kicks Bane's stomach. Bane groans then lets go of Bane. Cyclone runs, bounces off of the ropes again then does a jumping shoulder tackle onto Bane. Bane staggers backwards into the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Cyclone runs, bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring then does a jumping shoulder tackle onto Bane again. Bane goes through the middle rope then lands onto the floor. Cyclone takes out Bane, said announcer number 5. Cyclone needs to look out behind him, said announcer number 4. Cyclone turns around. A steel chair hits Cyclone's stomach. Cyclone groans then bends over. The Surgeon swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits Cyclone's back. Cyclone groans then falls onto the mat. The Surgeon walks towards the corner then jams the steel chair into the middle and top turnbuckle. Surgeon has a bad idea here, said announcer number 5. The Surgeon picks Cyclone up then holds his head. These are our titles, said the Surgeon running towards the corner then throwing Cyclone into the steel chair. Cyclone groans then rolls outside of the ring. Surgeon takes out Cyclone, said announcer number 4. The Surgeon grabs the ladder, picks then sets it up. Surgeon is gonna try for the titles, said announcer number 5. The Surgeon climbs up the ladder. A steel chair hits the Surgeon's back. The Surgeon groans. Blueprint swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits the Surgeon's back again. The Surgeon groans then climbs down the ladder. Blueprint stops Surgeon, said announcer number 4. Get up, said Blueprint. The Surgeon stands up. Blueprint raises the steel chair. The Surgeon kicks Blueprint in his testicles. Blueprint groans, drops the steel chair then falls onto the mat. Oh, right in the misters, said announcer number 5. The Surgeon is holding his back then walks towards the ladder. Will Surgeon be able to climb the ladder? Especially after those chair shots? Asked announcer number 4. The Surgeon starts climbing up the ladder. Striker slides into the ring, stands up then climbs up the opposite side of the ladder. Here comes Striker, said announcer number 5. Both Striker and the Surgeon get to the top of the ladder then start punching each other. Here we go again, said announcer number 4. Thump appears on the ledge of the ring, jumps up then does a springboard dropkick onto the ladder. The ladder falls over. Both Striker and the Surgeon get hung off of the top rope. Thump knocks both Striker and Surgeon off the ladder, said announcer number 5. Thump stands up, pulls the ladder up then quickly climbs up it. Thump's heading up the ladder quickly, said announcer number 4. Thump gets to the top of the ladder then reaches for the titles. Barrage appears on the top turnbuckle, looks at Thump, jumps off of the top turnbuckle then dropkicks the ladder. The ladder falls over. Thump lands onto the mat then he groans. Barrage stops Thump, said announcer number 5. Thump pulls himself up with the ropes then turns around. Barrage superkicks Thump. Thump goes over the top rope then lands onto the floor. What a superkick by Barrage, said announcer number 4. Barrage stands up, grabs the ladder then sets it up. The brace of the ladder appears broken. Oh no, the brace for the ladder is broken, said announcer number 5. Barrage throws the ladder down, walks towards the ropes then goes through the middle of them. Here comes Barrage, looking for another ladder, said announcer number 4. Barrage grabs another ladder, lifts it in his arms then turns around. Bane boots Barrage. Barrage falls onto the floor then he groans. Oh man, Bane just booted Barrage's face off, said announcer number 5. The surgeon hits Bane's back. Bane groans then pushes the surgeon. The surgeon staggers backwards then runs at Bane. Bane boots the surgeon. The surgeon falls onto the floor then he groans. Another boot by Bane, said announcer number 4. Bane is walking then clears off the announce table. Look out now, said announcer number 5. Bane walks towards the surgeon, grabs him by his throat then stands him up. The surgeon is gasping. Let's see you get up after this, said Bane lifting the surgeon. A steel chair hits Bane's back. Bane groans then drops the surgeon. Barrage appears holding a steel chair then swings it. The steel chair hits Bane's back again. Bane groans. Barrage drops the steel chair then looks at Bane. Bane looks up at Barrage. Barrage superkicks Bane. Bane groans then lays onto the announce table. The surgeon climbs onto the barricade, looks down at Bane then jumps off. Both Bane and the surgeon go through the announce table. Oh man, surgeon just delivered a body splash onto Bane through our announce table, said announcer number 4. Both Barrage and the surgeon look at each other then nod their heads. The surgeon kicks Barrage's stomach, grabs his head, runs then throws him into the barricade. Well, that partnership didn't last long, said announcer number 5. Every team for themselves, said announcer number 4. The surgeon raises his arms. The crowd is booing. Oh, shut up, said the surgeon turning around. Thump jumps off the ledge of the ring, jumps off of it then does a crossbody onto the surgeon. The surgeon groans. What a crossbody by Thump, said announcer number 5. Thump stands up, grabs a table, sets it up then grabs a second table. Thump has a bad idea here, said announcer number 4. Thump walks towards the ring then grabs the middle rope. A steel chair hits Thump's back. Thump groans then lets go of the middle rope. Blueprint appears holding a steel chair then swings it. The steel chair hits Thump's back again. Thump groans then falls onto the floor. Blueprint continuously swings the steel chair. The steel chair continuously hits Thump. Thump continuously groaning. All right, enough Blueprint, said announcer number 5. Just like how surgeon does it. Making sure Thump stays down, said announcer number 4. Blueprint drops the steel chair, looks at the tables, picks Thump up then sets him up for a powerbomb. Is Thump gonna go through the table? Asked announcer number 5. Blueprint lifts Thump onto his left shoulder. The surgeon kicks Blueprint's stomach. Blueprint groans then drops Thump. Both the surgeon and Thump continuously hit Blueprint's back. Blueprint continuously groaning. Stryker appears inside of the ring, stands up, bounces off of on the opposite side of the ring, runs, jumps over the top rope then lands onto all 3 of them. Stryker takes out all 3 of them, said announcer number 4. Barrage slides into the ring, pulls in the ladder then sets it up. Will Barrage be able to grab the titles? Asked announcer number 5. Barrage starts climbing up the ladder. Cyclone slides into the ring, stands up then hits Barrage's back. Barrage groans. Cyclone stops Barrage, said announcer number 4. Cyclone continuously hits Barrage's back. Barrage climbs down the rungs of the ladder. Cyclone looks at the set-up tables outside of the ring. What is Cyclone thinking here? Asked announcer number 5. Cyclone grabs underneath Barrage's arms, lifts him off of the ladder, stands next to the ropes then throws him. Barrage goes through the tables outside of the ring. Oh my god. Cyclone just threw Barrage through those tables, said announcer number 4. Man, that could have injured Barrage, said announcer number 5. Cyclone looks up at the titles, goes to climb up the ladder then looks outside of the ring. Blueprint, Stryker, the surgeon and Thump are slowly standing up outside of the ring. Cyclone sees the broken ladder, picks it up over his head, runs then throws it. The ladder hits all 4 of them. Oh man, Cyclone is just taking people out like nothing, said announcer number 4. Cyclone looks up at the titles then starts climbing up the ladder. Will Cyclone and Stryker become champions? Asked announcer number 5. Cyclone continues climbing up the ladder then gets to the top of it. Just reach up and grab those titles, Cyclone, said announcer number 4. Bane slides into the ring then stands up. Bane's back up, said announcer number 5. Cyclone looks down at Bane then his eyes widen. Bane grabs Cyclone by his throat. Cyclone is shaking his head. Bane lifts Cyclone off of the ladder. Look at the strength of Bane, said announcer number 4. Bane walks towards the ropes then stops next to them. Cyclone continues shaking his head. Bane chokeslams Cyclone through a table next to the ring. Cyclone goes limp. Oh man, that definitely took out Cyclone, said announcer number 5. Bane walks towards the ladder then looks up at the titles. Well, no one will be able to stop Bane now. Everyone else is knocked out, said announcer number 4. Bane starts climbing up the ladder. He only needs to go a few more rungs, then all he needs to do is unhook those titles, said announcer number 5. Like I said, no one can stop him now, said announcer number 4. Bane gets to the top of the ladder then reaches for the titles. The Butcher climbs over the barricade. Wait a minute, Butcher, we forgot about Butcher. He got thrown over the barricade earlier in the match, said announcer number 5. The Butcher slides into the ring, stands up then punches the ladder. The ladder falls over. Bane lands onto the top rope then he groans. Oh, Bane could go over the top rope. But, there's a difference here. He usually pulls it down. Now his family jewels are hurting, said announcer number 4. The Butcher picks up a steel chair then swings it. The steel chair hits Bane's left arm. Bane groans then stands onto the ledge of the ring. The Butcher looks at Bane then throws the steel chair. The steel chair hits Bane. Bane groans, falls off of the ledge then lands onto Blueprint, Stryker, the Surgeon and Thump. Bane is outside again, said announcer number 5. The Butcher sets up the ladder then climbs up it. Butcher is heading to the top. And now there's no one to stop him, said announcer number 4. The Butcher gets to the top of the ladder, grabs the titles then unhooks them. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here are winners and still the undisputed tag team champions, the Butcher and the Surgeon, said announcer number 6. Butcher saves the day, said announcer number 5. Without anyone knowing he was still in this match. He knew when to strike. That was very smart of him, said announcer number 4. I'm glad him and Surgeon retained their titles. Because now they learned how to work together, said announcer number 5. Well everyone, we want to thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, and be nice to everyone. Until next time, said announcer number 4. See ya again, everyone, said announcer number 5. The Butcher hands a title to the Surgeon. The Surgeon smiles, stands up then grabs his title. The crowd is booing and cheering. The end.